So use their same philosophical ideas to break them like a horse. Tom Serson, Jim Riley, Joe Zillick, Harry Race, Bernard LaChance, DJ Dave, Pravita Quinwan, Elton Anderson, Don Wiley, Jim Hall, Bill Duvall, Steve Jones, Doug King, 1961 Amphibious Spaceman, GPS at Paso Robo, Small Fry, Rapist Knight, and the Elleries. Then the Team Bedbugs, Comic Book Boy, the Tomb Raider Boy, the J Rapist, the Barnyard Rapist, the Whispering Faggot, the Fairmount, the Maltese Night Cross Thief, the Barnyard Rapist, and their group. No, see, Robo Knight, Whispering Faggot, Dave, Mile High House. See, what you do is cowardice. The group of you'll do anything to try to win. See, me and the Navy SEALs and, let's see, the fighter pilots, the military, the Coast Guard, the police, firefighters, FBI, CIA, we did it for like way under budget. But see, Joe, Harry, Robo Knight, when you try to force people to be certain things, when you force them to sleep with you, when you do the faggot shit, all that stuff, it means the group of you can be broke. Karen Faust of the Country and Western, Brian, Stan, Steve, Red Randy, Red Gordon. Okay, it means you can be broke. So we just use your same philosophical ideals, Karen, to break you because you're a hypocrite and you'll cover for your rapist grandfather britches. And he just sits there and thinks he can do whatever he wants. He actually thinks what he's doing is warfare, but it's really just him, the group of you acting out. So they now know you'll be crybabies, you're spoiled, your ego, your pride, and we can use that against you. Your own stuff against you, Joe, and your team, All-American. Okay? You wanted country and western and a rodeo, Joe, and then you lie. I tell you what I exactly want, but then you guys make up a big story about murder, Bernard LaChance, all this stuff, the Carney life. We can use that to break them. Ghetto life of Peru, use it to break them. You like horses and you want to play in that nasty farm shit, Joe, and force shit your people to do things. That means you can be broke. You guys don't like the Jew or the Russians. That means you can be broke. It means if you don't like the Schwartzes or the Beswicks, Joe, or the Godfreys or the Kentiers, or some of the great friends that are my girls that you guys got to go around and lie and sleep with them and do all that stuff. That means the group of you men who did that can be broke. You guys have spent trillions of dollars to beat a few groups, one person. You've raped, you mutilated, you eye poked, you guys lie, you cover it up, you try to say you're rewinding to fix it, but you don't. It means, Joe, that you lost. When you got to sneak around and lie, Bernard, and make up all this shit because you want to be some war hero instead of use your brain, you don't even possibly contemplate what the SEALs or other soldiers will go through. I told you I've been enlisted. We enlisted when we were 18 for selective service, but you lie. That's all the group of you do is erase stuff and lie, erase stuff and lie. So it's easy for the Navy and the military, hey, set up a little post somewhere, download all the data and watch you guys hack and do all this stuff, torture, maim. But when the groups of you do that, it means you're broke, Joe. You're not really a hero because you can't handle losing. So that means, hey, so I just tell the Navy SEALs and fighter pilots, use it as much as you want because they've proven, Joe's proven 3 or 4 times in a row he can't handle it. And so use it forever and ever. It's the best one. You're a coward, David. You have to whisper and put shit in people's bodies and do all this fucked up shit. You never won, David. It means you destroyed people's realities in life because you couldn't handle it from the beginning. You guys just go and kiss ass to people. Like I said, Cowboy Man went running overseas because he knew he lost. So like I said, Jamaica Street, Pitkin Street, Aurora, Colorado, I know you, the group of you are watching that. Use it to break those people and use it as long as they can. Same with, see, Joe couldn't handle a girl got him. Nailed his ass for being a rapist. It means you're a coward, Joe. That's not warfare. You're turning more and more into what you say you don't like. The nigger. See? That kind of combat style. Bald East Coast Negro thinks he's a badass. He's broke. So let him come stalk and sit around and pretend for, oh, now it's civil rights. Now we're getting all excuses for what basically the group of you, Bernard, for ending up in a place that you don't belong. Like I said, now I know why you guys tortured my face, Brian's face, Heidi's face, all the same man connected to the one, Bernard LaChance, who wants to raise DJ Dave Ballamorad and Perlita as the messiahs. We've already gone through this before, Perlita and Dave. Yes. So now that they know that you guys sneak around and lie and do all that stupid shit, let them. You want to be the cowboy and Indian, Joe? And maim yourselves up for sympathy and look stupid? Then do it. But you've lost.
No, we can't do it now. You have to be the same like us.
Pussy, Joe. All of you who side with that stupid shit, you guys are the ones that ruined it. So hey, I just tell the Navy, hey, look, we can do it for under a few $1,000s. And you guys have had a military success forever. That means, like I said, Joe and your team, you lost to Greg Faust, Jay Beswick, Mel Kobe, Paul Puehler, Carl McBride, Ron Miller, Sasha Imes, the Imeses, the Schwartzes you lost to, Joe, the Godfreys, the Guntiers, the Holtmans. The list goes on and on and on. So we now know, like I said, rapist Roble Knight likes to hide in his little rapist barns and then go over to one country and, amass his army and kiss ass, or the other side of the nation and kiss ass, the East Coast, and then swap back over here. You're just hillbilly hicks that don't want to change. So we use that philosophy to break you. If you want to be the horse forever, Karen Faust, you got broke by your sister Wendy, and Joe, you were even broke by my two cousins, Holly and Amanda. You just couldn't handle it. Then you attack the four of us boys and then make up a story, swap identities, all that shit. It means you're a coward, Joe, and you're hackers, and you're the Bloods, Crips, MS3, all that stuff. You can't handle it, so you guys demean yourself, so degrade. Like I said, you guys' army will get weaker and weaker and weaker. You could be the most powerful one in the world, but you guys fail to learn historical lessons as to why you keep failing, because you still think that Ellery and Bernard and Harry Race and Joe and the two cowboy hicks, Jim Hall, Bill Duvall, are the heroes of the earth, and they're not. You guys live a comic book fantasy. And so use it against you guys until you learn to change. Simple stuff will break you down. And so I let the Navy and then break me down. I conceded to my loss, Joe. And so, like I said, Joe, you can never win. Ever. Because they know they can break me. That means they know they can break the group of you. So which means in order for you to actually have any type of success beyond this point, the groups of you who do your thing, you have to change your behavioral attitude. You have to change your philosophy, your ideals, or guess what, Joe? All you'll ever do is live a lie. And basically that's all you do, because you live in an egotistical fantasy hero world where everybody's supposed to do it for you, which makes you a pussy. And he says, you guys can't force me to do what you want. That's all he can do. So guess what, Joe? It's your typical family bullshit. And as long as Don Wiley and Perlita and the Bitted Fat and the Can't Do It Bitted and Steal of the Bitted, all this shit you guys came up with and ruined our home, Joe, you have to live with that $19 trillion bill. How's that for your ego? And you can float back and forth and pretend all you want, but guess what, DJ Dave and Harry, because those people propped you up as supposedly the most special people in the world, messiahs, it means you can be broke forever. It means Joe and Small Fry, GPS anklet thief, pussy, coward, you can never win. Because the mind game is already pretty much made it that way. So like I said, they'll make you guys your automated robot to fight the war for you, but the group of you will never be heroes. You're not even a true underground criminal organization. You're just spoiled brats.